Imagine a quiet winter night. The snow is softly lying on the ground, turning everything around into a snow-white canvas. On the horizon, you can see the silhouettes of majestic mountains shrouded in a light, frosty mist. In the midst of this picture, like a revived spirit of the past, a samurai is walking. His steps sound softly like the whisper of the wind, and his every gesture reflects a deep understanding of the harmony between man and nature. In his hand, he carries his blade, not as a weapon, but as a symbol of honor and discipline. His face is hidden under a mask of inner calm that he has acquired through years of training and self-discovery. For him, winter is not just a season. It is a state of mind that reminds him that even in the cold and silence, there is beauty. Samurai is not afraid of winter because he knows that frost cleanses and snow covers the past, creating a place for the new. It is moments like these that allow him to find answers to the most difficult questions, to understand the true value of life, and to direct his energies towards achieving harmony. This story begins when one of the great warriors decides to go to the snowy mountains to spend the winter alone there. Why did he make this choice? Because, like the snow covering the earth, he wanted to clear his soul of worries and doubts. He believed that only in silence can one hear the voice of truth, which is so often drowned out by the noises of everyday life. Imagine a cold wind that chills the bones, tall fir trees covered with snow caps, and silent mountain trails that seem to hold the secrets of eternity. In such a place, the samurai finds his strength. He doesn't just survive the harsh conditions, he embraces them, using every moment to perfect his spirit and body. This journey is not about fighting nature, but merging with it. And that's why his journey is so inspiring. Stay tuned until the end of this video to learn how winter and nature helped Samurai reach his potential, and how you can carry these lessons into your own life. After all, each of us, like this warrior, can find our way in the snow and emerge from winter stronger, wiser, and ready for new accomplishments. The samurai considered winter a special season. As nature fell asleep under a blanket of snow, warriors had the opportunity to focus on self-discovery and inner growth. For them, it was not a period of rest, but a time to sharpen their skills, strengthen their spirits, and prepare for future challenges. The samurai saw winter as a lesson in resilience. The cold, like difficulties in life, can be overcome if one maintains inner warmth and clarity of mind. Imagine an early winter morning. The sun is barely touching the horizon, casting a soft golden light all around. In the courtyard of a traditional Japanese manor stands a samurai in his kimono. On his shoulders is a warm cloth cape decorated with clan symbols. The snow shows the traces of his morning training, marks from his quick movements and precise blows. But his training isn't just a physical exercise. It's a ritual that helps him connect with nature, feel its breath, sense the energy hidden in every moment. One of the important traditions of samurai in winter is meditating by the fireplace. In ancient Japanese architecture, fireplaces were called irori. They not only warmed the house, but also served as a place for reflection and conversation. A samurai would sit next to the fire, look at the dancing flames, and ponder the past year. What had he done right? What could he have done better? It was a moment when he honestly looked his weaknesses in the eye and planned how to overcome them. For example, there is a story about a famous warrior who devoted each winter to one new skill. One day he decided to learn the art of ikebana, Japanese floristry. At first glance it seemed strange for a warrior, but through flowers he was learning harmony, patience, and attention to detail. The following winter he mastered calligraphy and later the tea ceremony. These skills not only enriched him spiritually, but also made him a wiser leader. Thus, winter became a time when the warrior gained not only physical strength, but also inner harmony. For us modern people, this lesson can be useful too. Winter is the perfect time for self-reflection. Ask yourself questions. What do I want to accomplish in the next year? What skills can I develop to become a better person? For example, start learning a foreign language, learn a new sport, or simply devote more time to reading inspirational books. Like the samurai, you can turn winter into a launching pad for future accomplishments. Stay tuned to learn more about how samurai philosophy helps you live life to the fullest, even in the coldest season of the year. Winter for the samurai was a metaphor for challenges that had to be overcome to grow stronger. They saw the harsh frost and snow not as obstacles but as part of a journey to be traversed with dignity. The cold, like life's hardships, demanded patience, courage, and inner warmth. Samurai believed that every snowflake, like every life lesson, shapes one's character. Imagine a samurai walking through a snowy forest. Snow crunches underfoot, and frosty breath swirls in the air. He moves slowly but steadily, overcoming steep slopes and deep drifts. Every step reminds him that, despite the difficulties, he must continue moving forward, maintaining balance and calm. For the samurai, snow is not an obstacle but an opportunity to test himself. This philosophy can also be applied to our lives. For example, when you face unexpected difficulties, whether it's work stress, personal issues, or simple fatigue, remember winter. It seems endless, but it always comes to an end. What matters is continuing to move forward, even when everything around feels against you. Modern people can benefit from methods like keeping a gratitude journal or writing daily plans. These small actions strengthen your inner resilience, helping you withstand any winter storms. If you feel stuck, ask yourself, what small step can I take today to get closer to my goal? Winter for the samurai was not just a challenge, but a time for deep introspection. When nature lies dormant under a snowy blanket, it's the perfect moment to look within. For a warrior, winter wasn't merely a season, but an opportunity to pause and evaluate their actions, goals, and how they dealt with challenges. Picture a samurai sitting by the window of his home. Outside, a blizzard rages, and the tree branches bow under the weight of snow. Inside, there is silence. He writes on a scroll, "What did I do today to become better? What lessons have I learned this year?" Such self-reflection was a cornerstone of a samurai's life. It allowed them not only to enhance their skills, but also to strengthen their spirit. Today, in a world full of haste and distractions, such pauses are more vital than ever. During winter months, when days are shorter and nights are longer, it's the perfect time to stop and ask yourself, what have I accomplished this year? What can I improve? What goals do I want to achieve next year? Try dedicating at least 15 minutes in the evening for such reflections. Keep a journal where you can record your thoughts and achievements. It will not only help you understand yourself better, but also motivate you to reach new heights. Winter isn't just about cold and snow. It's a time for personal growth and fresh opportunities. Every samurai began the year with clear goals that defined their path. These goals were not abstract like be better or achieve success. They were specific, measurable, and rooted in personal philosophy. For a samurai, a goal was more than a task. It was a promise to oneself. Picture a samurai sitting before a scroll on a cold winter evening. His sword lies beside him, symbolizing strength and responsibility. On the scroll, he writes, "Improve swordsmanship. Complete 500 training sessions this year. Learn a new combat strategy." Each of his goals is clear, and he knows how to achieve them. Today, we can also adopt this approach. The new year is a chance for everyone to determine which dreams they want to make a reality. Apply the SMART method for setting goals. They should be specific, measurable, achievable, realistic, and time-bound. For example, instead of saying, "Start reading more books," you could set a goal like, "Read one book per month." Additionally, create rituals to help you move toward these goals. For instance, samurai began their mornings with meditation to prepare for a productive day. Why not start your day with 10 minutes of planning? It can help you focus on what's important and avoid unnecessary distractions. Goals are not just a to-do list, they are your path to growth, improvement, and inspiration. Let this new year be the year of turning your dreams into reality. Winter, with its cold winds and snow-covered landscapes, was never a season to fear for the samurai. Instead, it symbolized a time of reflection, preparation, and inner growth. The harshness of winter was not seen as an obstacle, but as a teacher, a force that tested resilience and sharpened strength. Imagine a samurai stepping onto a snow-dusted training ground at dawn. His breath clouds the icy air as he begins his routine, performing sword drills with unyielding precision. The cold bites his skin, but he welcomes it. To him, every challenge is an opportunity to grow stronger and more disciplined. We too can learn from this perspective. Think of your winter struggles: not enough motivation, shorter days, the desire to procrastinate, as moments that test your character. When you face these challenges head-on, you build a stronger, more resilient version of yourself. One simple way to embrace this mindset is by setting a winter challenge for yourself. For instance, commit to a daily routine, even if it's just 15 minutes of focused work or exercise. Treat it as a training session, just as the samurai would, knowing that every small effort builds your inner strength. Additionally, samurai often meditated during the winter months, using the season's stillness to clarify their thoughts and goals. Take a few moments each day to reflect on your progress, envision your future, and embrace the present. Winter isn't just a season of survival, it's a season of growth. When you view winter as a partner in your journey rather than an adversary, you unlock its potential to transform you. The cold that challenges you today will be the fire that fuels your success tomorrow. Winter has always been a metaphor for uncertainty, yet the samurai saw it as a canvas for renewal. The quiet landscapes and biting cold were reminders of life's fleeting nature, urging them to embrace change with dignity and strength. Let's explore how their wisdom can inspire us to face life's uncertainties. The samurai lived by the philosophy of mushin, or the mind without fear. In winter, when food might be scarce or battles imminent, they practiced adaptability. Whether it meant hunting in the snow or training amidst storms, they learned to flow with circumstances rather than resist them. Now think of your life. How often does uncertainty freeze you in your tracks? Imagine adopting a winter warrior mindset. Start small. When unexpected challenges arise, pause. Acknowledge the situation, but instead of reacting impulsively, ask yourself, what would a samurai do? Take a calm, measured step forward. The beauty of winter lies in its unpredictability, much like life. Snowfalls may cover familiar paths, making navigation harder, but also opening the opportunity to forge new ones. This is the essence of growth. For example, if a career setback or personal challenge arises, see it as a chance to explore unexplored paths, much like the samurai, who used obstacles as lessons to sharpen their resolve. Furthermore, winter teaches patience, a skill deeply valued by samurai. Picture the snow blanketing the earth, waiting to nourish spring. In your moments of uncertainty, practice patience. Trust that the seeds you're planting now, whether learning a new skill or fostering relationships, will bloom when the time is right. Incorporate a winter ritual inspired by the samurai into your routine. This could be journaling at dusk, reflecting on both your fears and the possibilities they present. Just as snow eventually melts, so too will your uncertainties, leaving clarity and purpose in their wake. The winter samurai embraced the cold, not because it was easy, but because it strengthened their spirit. By learning from their resilience and grace, we too can face life's uncertainties with newfound strength. Winter for the samurai was not merely a season of cold and hardship. It symbolized the ending of one cycle and the quiet preparation for the next. The frozen landscapes and long nights offered a space for reflection, teaching the value of stillness and introspection in a world constantly moving forward. The samurai believed that the cold served as a metaphor for life's challenges. Just as nature must endure frost to usher in the bloom of spring, humans too must face trials to grow stronger. Imagine a samurai meditating amidst falling snow, the world silent around them. They used this time to review their deeds, plan for the future, and recommit to their principles. Similarly, we can see winter as a time for personal inventory. What have we accomplished this year? What lessons have we learned, and what goals shall we set for the next cycle? Winter also reflected purity and clarity for the samurai. The whiteness of snow was a reminder to cleanse one's mind of unnecessary worries and distractions. Today, you can take inspiration from this practice by setting aside time to declutter your environment, both physically and mentally. Think of it as a personal winter ritual. Clean your space, journal your thoughts, and prepare a fresh slate for the new year. Symbolically, the samurai viewed snowfall as an equalizer. It covered everything in a blanket of sameness, reminding them of humility. No matter one's rank or achievements, all beings are subject to the cycles of nature. For instance, in a snowy field, the samurai would notice how tracks from a fox and their own footprints share the same space, an acknowledgement of interconnectedness with all living things. This can inspire us to foster humility and gratitude in our daily lives. Furthermore, winter marked the time for rituals of renewal. In modern Japan, the New Year's traditions, like cleaning homes, writing down aspirations, and sharing meals, echo the samurai's practices of purification and goal setting. You can create your own version of these traditions. Light a candle to symbolize your intentions for the new year, reflect on past lessons, and write a letter to your future self about the person you wish to become. The samurai embraced winter as a period of preparation, growth, and reflection. They knew that by enduring the cold with grace and fortitude, they would emerge into spring stronger and more resilient. Let us carry this wisdom into our own lives and make this winter a season of meaningful transformation. The story of the Snow Samurai teaches us many things. It is a story about how you can find beauty even in the coldest and harshest conditions. It's a lesson that winter is not only a time of frozen rivers and white roads, but also an opportunity for inner renewal. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to support us. Give us a like, share this video with your friends, and write in the comments what winter traditions inspire you. If we get 5,000 likes, I'll share more amazing stories about samurai and their connection to nature. And remember, every winter day is a new opportunity for growth.